women come in at number 14. The Orediger men are ranked number 19. First up, the Blue Hawks and the Orediggers on the women's side. Both teams coming off victories last night. Dickinson State, a 3-point win here at Scott Gymnasium over Montana Western, and Montana Tech with a comfortable win last night at Bismarck State. Montana Tech comes in 11-1 overall. They are 7-1 in Frontier Conference play. Dickinson State at 4-8 overall. They are 2-6 in Frontier Conference play. Special hello to everybody listening in the Butte area on KBOW 550 AM, 101.5 FM. Glad to have you along. I'm Jim Dahl. I'll have both ball games for you tonight between the Orediggers and the Blue Hawks here on KBOW in Butte, KDIX in Dickinson, and of course our good friends at Consolidated here in Dickinson as well on Consolidated TV, Channel 18, as well as on the Dickinson State YouTube page. So lots of ways you can listen and watch the Blue Hawks and Orediggers tonight here at Scott Gymnasium. We're going to take our pregame timeout. We'll give everybody a 2.5-minute break, and we'll hear from our pregame sponsors here on KDIX, and back with a look at the Justin Glass starting lineups for the Orediggers and the Blue Hawks. We'll do it in 2.5 minutes.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Brevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts.
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
To wealth management. We'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for two, even $150 for all three services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV. Plus, there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age. That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601. That's a pretty good deal.
Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Orediggers and Montana Tech again 11-1, 7-1 on the season. They'll go in the starting lineup with Avery Carlson, 5'8" and a junior at a guard position out of Havre, Montana. Also at a guard, Brooke Badavinich, a 5'10" sophomore out of Butte, Montana. Liv Wangren, 5'9" and a senior. Also at a guard, she's out of Plentywood, Montana. Haley Haber, a 6-foot sophomore at a forward position out of Billings, Montana. Hadley Humphreys, a 6-foot senior out of Blackfoot, Idaho. So you can see some good size in that starting lineup for the Orediggers at 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 6 foot. As the Orediggers come in, again ranked number 14 in the nation. Jeff Graham in his fourth year as the head coach of the Orediggers. Humphreys, the leading scorer, leading rebounder, 12.1 points, just shy of 8 rebounds per ball game. Haber at 11 points and 5 rebounds. Batavinich averages 10 points and 4 boards, and Wongren at just over 10 points and just over 7 rebounds per contest. So you can see some good balance for the Orediggers with 4 players averaging 10 plus points per ball game. For the DSU Bluehawks, no change from last night's starting lineup. They'll go with Angelica Shanrock, 5'5" and a senior, out of Sparks, Nevada at one guard. Allie Cohn, 5'6" and a sophomore, out of Lemon, South Dakota, at a guard position. The forwards, J.L. Garfield, 5'9" and a junior, out of Wolf Point, Montana, and Kaylin Garza, 5'11" and a senior, out of Belfast, South Dakota. And at the center position, Bray Annabo, 6 foot and a senior, out of Conrad, Montana. The Bluehawks are 4-8 overall, 2-6 in Frontier Conference play. Eric Nelson in his 7th season as the head coach. So the Bluehawks don't have anyone averaging in double digits, but they do have 5 players averaging 8 points or better. Kyrie Aldridge averaging 9.7 points, 3.6 rebounds per ball game. Kaylin Garza, 9.3 points, 5.3 boards a contest. Bray Annabo at 9 points and 4 rebounds. J.L. Garfield averaging 8.4 points, and Angelica Shanrock averaging 8.4 points per ball game. As a team, Dickinson State, well, they are a real potent offense. They're averaging 58.8 points per ball game, giving up 70.6 for the Orediggers. They average 74, but give up just 53.5 points per ball game. So a very good defensive ball club are the Orediggers of Montana Tech. And of course, that's part of the reason why they're ranked number 14 in the nation, and they're at 11-1 on the year. Tech again win last night against Bismarck State in the capital city. They defeated the Mystics by a score of 96-76. Hallie Haber led the way with 21 points. Olivia Nielsen came off the bench with 19, and Liv Wongeren had 13 points and 8 rebounds in the game last night. Dickinson State a 63-60 victory over Montana Western. They were led last night by J.L. Garfield with 18 points and Kyrie Aldridge with 14 points per ball game. We've got our national anthem up and coming. We'll hang on for that and then take a 90-second break before we tip it off here at Scott Gymnasium between the Bluehawks and Orediggers. Glad to have you along on KDIX, KBOW, and Consolidated on a Saturday evening here in the Queen City. We've got our national anthem upcoming before we take our pregame break and tip this one off here at Scott Gymnasium. Our national anthem, which means we're just about set to get this one underway. But of course, we've got to hear from Justin Glass. They bring you our starting lineups, and we don't start a game here on KDIX until we hear from Coca-Cola. A 90-second break on KDIX, as well as on KBOW and Consolidated. We're back with the tip-off, the Bluehawks and Orediggers, in 90 seconds.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
Haber at the center jump circle, and we're about set to get this one underway. Couple minutes before 5 o'clock Mountain Time. The ball in the air, tip controlled by the Orediggers. They'll get the first opportunity. Carlson has it out front for the white-clad Orediggers. Comes free throw line, drops it off left side. Batavinich to the right elbow, cross courts it to Carlson. Carlson penetrates, kicks it into the corner to Haber. Haber back off to Humphreys. Humphreys comes out front to Carlson. Left side in the corner. 3-point shot off the side iron. No good that time for Haber. And Dickinson State will clear the rebound down. Quickly down court. They get it underneath. Annabo spins, puts it up with the left hand. Bounces off the back iron. No good. Good look for Annabo, but couldn't finish it off. Humphreys gets the kick out. Batavinich inside to Humphreys. Humphreys spins, puts up the little 8-footer, gets the friendly roll. And Hadley Humphreys with the first points of the ball game. 2-0 for the Orediggers a minute into this first quarter on KDIX, KBOW, and Consolidated. Garza has it. Looks backdoor. Instead gets it to Shanrock in the corner. Shanrock comes around a screen. Wide open three from the wing. Leaves it short off the side iron. And the Orediggers come down with it. Quickly up court on the drive. Scooping it up and in is Batavinich. Nice drive and bucket off the fast break opportunity for the Orediggers. 4-0 in favor of Montana Tech. Garza with it, top of the key. Comes free throw line. Gets it off to Annabo on the wing. Baseline on the drive. Garfield stops, puts up the little 10-footer. No good, and a foul on the rebound. Off the miss by Garfield. Garza picks up the foul, her first, team first. 4-0, Montana Tech in the lead. 8:23 remaining here in quarter number one as Carlson will jog it across the midcourt stripe. Bounces it to Humphreys. Humphreys out to the three-point arc. Picks it up, drops it inside to Wangerin. Wangerin, couple of dribbles, back out front Humphreys. Humphreys penetrates down the right side to the block, steps through and put it up, no good, but was fouled. And that should go against Shanrock because Humphreys had the height advantage. The 6-foot Humphreys against the 5'5" Shanrock, and Humphreys will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Orediggers out in front, 4-0, 2 minutes into this first quarter. First free toss for Humphreys. It hits the lip of the rim and rolls over. 5-0 Orediggers. Second free toss coming for Humphreys. Is up, and that one bounces out, no good, but the Blue Hawks didn't box out. Inside, up and good as Haber, and she is fouled and will go to the line for a three-point play opportunity, and let's see who picked this one up. That's going to go against Annabo. That'll be her first. Carrie Aldridge into the lineup for the first time for Dickinson State. Garza will check out, and the three-point play opportunity is up and good. So a free throw, missed free throw, and then an old-fashioned three-point play. So a 4-point trip down court that time for the Orediggers. They lead at 8-0. 7:50 remaining in quarter number one. Garfield kicks it out front to Annabo. Annabo, left side, Aldridge. Aldridge around a screen. Cone, right wing. Cone lobs it inside, tipped and stolen. Turnover one. Dickinson State. Quickly up court come the Orediggers. Humphrey stopped on the block. Kick out Carlson from three. Off iron, no good. Annabo with the block out gets the D board for the Hawks. Shanrock into the front court for Dickinson State. Shanrock crosses over, puts up the 18-footer, left it up short. Cone with the rebound. Cone gets the pass out to Aldridge. Aldridge to Annabo. Annabo out front. Shot clock down to single digits. Shanrock Lobs it down low. Annabelle wide open. Put it up and in. Nice lead pass from Shanrock to Annabelle on the block, and the Blue Hawks on the board for the first time. 8-2 at the 7-minute mark. Carlson brings it right side. Batavinich goes inside, put it up and in to Haber. So Hallie Haber with 5 points, the lead 10-2. Aldridge in the left corner to Cone, down low Annabo. Annabo through the lane, gets it off. 3-point shot is up, no good as the scoreboard went out. Off the miss by Shanrock, we lost the scoreboard. Scoreboard and shot clocks both went out, so now they're back up. Mass substitutions coming for the Orediggers. As checking into the ball game, Rachel Van Blaircon. Also checking in, Olivia Nielsen. Garza back in for Dickinson State. Kylie Conan into the lineup for the Orediggers as well. So the Diggers come up, bounce it, free throw line to Nielsen. Nielsen gets it off to Wongren. Wongren crosses over in the lane, has her pass tipped, recovered by Nielsen. Nielsen gets the handoff to Van Blaircon. Van Blaircon back to Nielsen. She's casting from three and got it. Olivia Nielsen off the bench. Double figures last night in the win over Bismarck State. 13-2. The Orediggers out quickly at the 6-minute mark. Shanrock comes around to screen, and now what do we got? The scoreboard went out again. I don't know if somebody keeps kicking the power cord out or what the deal is. Checking into the ball game, Jada Clarkson for Dickinson State. Shanrock will check out. And the Blue Hawks will get it back on the right sideline. Cone will do the honors. Cone gets it into to Garza. Garza in the post. Drive, scoops it up off the glass, no good. Blue Hawks just 1 of 7 from the field to start. Right side, Wongeren with it. Wongeren penetrates down the lane. And it's taken away, and Dickinson State comes away with the rebound. Here come the Blue Hawks with it. Garza comes right side to Cone. Cone around to Garza's screen to Garfield in the lane. Garza, and it's stolen away. Turnover 2. Dickinson State on the breakaway, and it's stolen away by Clarkson. Turnover 2 for Montana Tech. Cone on the drive, drops it underneath Garza. She's bumped, and Kaylin Garza will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Nielsen will pick up the foul, her first team foul. McKenna Hauge into the ball game for Dickinson State. And Garza to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throws of the ball game for Dickinson State. Garza's first one off the back iron, no good. Second free throw for Garza, looks good and is nothing but net. First point for Kaylin Garza, 13-3 with 5:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Carlson back into the ball game for the Orediggers. Gets it off to Nielsen. Nielsen with the handoff on the drive to the left block. Double team. Finally get it off to Carlson. Carlson baseline, put up the jumper, no good. Scramble for the rebound, controlled by the Orediggers, and now Garza comes away with the steal. Garza tries to drive, goes all the way, put it up, no good. As Garza tried to go coast to coast, she's fouled, and will go back to the free throw line. Foul called on Kylie Conan, her first, second team foul. And it's a media timeout on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Montana Tech 13, Dickinson State 3. It's a full timeout. Back with more from Scott Gymnasium in 1 minute.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
We really like the community.
Do you have any dog parks? We have 2 dogs.
Oh, but we do.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity Way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Thirteen to 3. Orediggers out in front, just a little over midway through this first quarter. Garza with the first of 2, and that one is good. 13 to 4. Couple of scores in high school basketball. Dickinson Trinity playing host to Rapid City Christian this afternoon. This is the second one no good. Rapid City Christian girls defeated Dickinson Trinity 76 to 30. Trinity boys lead 53-51 late in the fourth quarter. In the lane, we've got a travel violation by Humphreys. Already the fourth turnover for Montana Tech. Orediggers average about 14 turnovers per ball game, and again the clock and scoreboard went out. 13-4. Montana Tech with the 9-point lead. 4:33 left to go. Cohn will key the inbounds play. Gets the pass in to Clarkson. Clarkson comes around the left side. Gets it off to Garza. Garza, top of the key. Gets the handoff right side to Hauge. Hauge bounces it down low. Garza spins, fades away from 10. Got the friendly roll. Kaylin Garza gets the Blue Hawks' second field goal of the afternoon or evening. 13 to 6 at the 4-minute mark. Humphreys with it. Left elbow, tries to get it inside. Tipped away and taken away. And a steal by Hauge. Hauge brings it into the front court for the Hawks to Garza at the mid-court circle. Garza into the corner to Cohn. Cohn cross courts it to Aldridge. Aldridge, nice spin move, gets on the block into the left corner. 3-point shot is up and good. McKenna Hauge with the triple. And the Blue Hawks on a little run, and there went the scoreboard again. And the 3-point field goal is up and good for Hauge. Substitutes in for Dickinson State. Carson Temple into the lineup. Shanrock back in. Annabo back in. As we're waiting for the scoreboard to come back up. I think they've got a power situation over there. 3:41 remaining here in the first quarter. 13 to 9, I think our score should be. It's 13-6. I think they're just missing that three-pointer by Hauge. So 13-9 our score. 3:41 remaining here in the first half. Orediggers with the basketball. Carlson brings it into the front court for the Orediggers. Reset the shot clock. Now we're set to go. 3.5 left to go. 13-9 our score. Carlson gets it left side Niebauer. Niebauer drops it inside Wongeren. Wongeren scoops it up. Can't get it to go. But the rebound loose, recovered by Carlson. She'll put it up, no good, but Avery Carlson will go to the free throw line. Good work on the offensive boards that time by Montana Tech. Badavinich back in for the Orediggers. Also Garfield back in for Dickinson State. And Avery Carlson to the line to shoot a pair. Carlson scoreless so far. Still scoreless as she misses the first. Orediggers 2 of 4 from the line here this evening. Second one for Carlson. is up and good. That breaks that 7-0 run by the Blue Hawks. They were down 13-2, got it to 13-9, and Carlson hits one of two to make it 14-9. Garfield fakes the three, drives baseline, cut off, drops it inside on the spin move. Clarkson has it stripped away, comes back to her. Out front, Annabelle, left side Clarkson, shot clock down to 6. On the drive, bounce pass in the lane is loose and stolen away. Turnover 3, Dickinson State. Now the Orediggers turn it back over. Hauge with the basketball. Hauge drives, has her shot blocked and out of bounds. Back into the ball game, Wongeren. Nielsen also back in. Van Blaricon and Conan back in for the Orediggers. 22 on the shot clock for Dickinson State. Comes out to Garfield. Garfield, high post to Annabo. Annabo from 17 is up and good. The Blue Hawks got off to a cold start, but they've warmed up a little bit. Trailed by 11, now back to within 3. Nielsen with the basketball, gets it off to Carlson. Carlson directs traffic, gets it into the corner to Wongren. Wongren back to Carlson. On the drive, scooping it up and in. Excuse me, that was Wongeren. So Liv Wongeren with her first points of the afternoon. 16-11 at the 2-minute mark. Garfield with it. Gets it off to Clarkson. Into the corner, Hauge. Hauge brings it back out to the wing. Drops it inside to Annabo. Annabo kickoff. Now off to Garfield. Garfield loses it, and it'll go back to Montana Tech. 4th turnover for Dickinson State. Carlson jogs it into the front court for the Orediggers. Drops it high post to Conan. Conan outside, 3-point shot. Nielsen is up and good. Olivia Nielsen off the bench with a couple of threes. Back to an 8-point lead for the Orediggers. 19-11 with a minute and a half left to play first quarter. Clarkson with it. Clarkson comes around left side, picks up the dribble, drops it inside to Annabo. Annabo, nice spin move, has her shot blocked. And Dickinson State will go back defensively. Hawks wanted a foul. Down low, spinning, fading. Wongeren no good, but the rebound comes down to the Orediggers. Carlson backs it out to the 3-point line, and now a shot in the left corner is up and no good, and a foul called. And Nielsen will go to the free throw line. Annabo's second. Garza back in for Dickinson State. Arave, Badavinic back in, and also Humphreys back in. And to the line to shoot will be Olivia Nielsen. First one is up and good for Nielsen. 2 more coming for Nielsen as she was fouled in the act of shooting a 3. She's hit the first 2. She's come off the bench with 8 points. As we mentioned, a double-digit score off the bench last night in the win over Bismarck State. And she hits all 3, so 9 points here in the first quarter for Nielsen. And the lead back up to 11, so after the Blue Hawks went on a little surge, now the Orediggers on a run, get the lead back up to 11. Clarkson, right side Garfield. Garfield looks to penetrate, gets in the lane, drops it down low. Garza gets it back out. Now back, Garfield steps in from 17, got it to go. Nice jump fake by Garfield and got the 17-footer, 22-13. About a 7-second differential shot to game clock as Wongeren comes to the near sideline right in front of us. Wongeren penetrates free throw line, has it stripped, recovered by Humphreys. Humphreys drives, picks it up, cross courts it to Nielsen. Nielsen back across to Wongeren. Wongeren, now we've got a push in the lane and should be bonus time for the Orediggers. McKenna Hauge picks up her first. Dylan Stedley in for Dickinson State. Van Blaricon back in. Hallie Niebauer in for the first time for the Orediggers. And to the line to shoot 2 is Humphreys. She makes her first one. 6 of 8 from the line so far for the Ordigers. And 6 of 9 as Garza clears the rebound down. Down to single digits. 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Garza picks it up. Shot is off. Just before the buzzer, it's no good. And the Blue Hawks will head to their bench. The Ordigers to their bench. And the Diggers will lead it by 10 after the first 10 minutes on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard, 23-13. The Ordigers lead it over the Blue Hawks, back with quarter number 2 in 1 minute.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
7 of 13 from the field overall, 2 of 4 from three-point range, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. For Dickinson State, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from beyond the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Turnovers, Dickinson State with 4, Montana Tech with 5 in the first quarter. 23-13, Ordigers lead it. After the first 10 minutes, Dickinson State will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Diggers have had 2 11-point leads here in the first half. Garza has it top of the key for the Hawks. Right side, Steadlily, three-pointer, got it. Dylan Steadlily off the bench with the three-pointer. Quickly come the Ordigers underneath, putting the shot up, no good. Rebound down to Humphreys off the miss, and it's up and good. Haber missed the initial shot. Humphreys cleaned up, got the second one to drop. 25-16, a half minute into this second quarter. Garza comes left side. Aldridge picks up the dribble, back to Garza. Garza right side to Garfield. Garfield comes around the screen, looked at the three, instead goes inside. Garza goes off her leg and out of bounds. So turnover number 5 on Dickinson State. And the Ordigers will get it back in the backcourt. Up by 9 with 9:10 left to go first half. Carlson will bring it into the front court. Greeted by Aldridge, comes around a screen, does Carlson. Off to Nielsen. Nielsen, three-pointer is short, no good. Long rebound to Haber. And the Ordigers, another offensive opportunity. Three-point shot off the back iron. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Dickinson State. Off the miss by Von Blaricon. So a fresh 20 on the shot clock for the Ordigers as they'll get it out underneath their own hoop. 8:49 remaining, first half, 25-16 our score. Comes in, Humphreys. Humphreys on the block against Garza, pump fake, no good, but Garza's going to get called for her second. And Hedley Humphreys back to the free throw line. She's 2 of 4, 6 points in the ball game. Sadie Stevenson, the Dickinson High grad, will check in for Dickinson State. Garza on the bench now with 2. Garza and Enabo both with 2 fouls. Humphreys with the first of 2, rattles around and eventually drops through. Well, we kind of talked about it in the pregame show where Montana Tech's got the height advantage and they've taken advantage of it and gotten 2 of the taller players for Dickinson State. Enabo and Garza on the bench with 2 fouls apiece. Now the Ordigers, a little three-quarter court pressure. Steadlily comes into the front court with it. Out at the mid-court circle, gets it off to Cone. Cone. Stevenson threw it behind Cone and out of bounds. Turnover 6, Dickinson State. And the Orediggers have a chance to take their biggest lead of the night, 27-16. Third time they've led by 11. 8:15 remaining, first half. Badavinich. Inside they go to Humphreys. Nice interior pass from Haber to Humphreys, and Humphreys now with 9 points, or make it 10 points in the ball game. And the Orediggers lead it by 13, their biggest lead of the night. Aldridge picks up the dribble to Stevenson. Stevenson's pass knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Dickinson State on the right side court with 15 to shoot. Aldridge with the inbounds pass comes into Steadlily. Steadlily comes around left side with 10 to shoot. Stevenson at the midcourt stripe. Right side. Garfield spins in the lane, and that's a shot clock violation. Turnover 7 on the Blue Hawks. We'll go back to the Orediggers. They lead by 13, 29-16. Hauge getting ready to check in for Dickinson State. Carlson with it. Carlson bounces it. Left high post. Haber penetrates, gets the kick back on the drive. Badavinich. Nice look in the lane to Humphreys. Humphreys couldn't get it to go. It was halfway down and popped out. And here come the Blue Hawks. Steadlily with it. Skips it left side. Aldridge, nice fake of the three on the drive with the left hand. Too hard off the back iron. Nice move by Aldridge, but just couldn't finish off the drive. Carlson with it for the Orediggers. Carlson into the left corner. Humphreys with the ball fake. Tripped, lost her balance. She'll get called for the travel. Turnover 6. Clarkson and Hauge back in for Dickinson State. Conan, also Arave into the lineup for the Orediggers. Wongeren back in. Also Niebauer back in. Clarkson comes around a screen. Between the legs dribble. Gets it back to Aldridge at the midcourt circle. Aldridge comes left side. Hands it off to Cone. Cone faked the three. Nice spin move back to Aldridge. She's wide open from three. The high archer is up and good. Carrie Aldridge, her first field goal. It's a three, and the Blue Hawks back to within 10. 29-19. Lob pass down low. It goes to Nielsen. Nielsen goes inside Wongeren. Wongeren spins. Nice move. Put it up with the left hand. Second field goal for Liv Wongeren. Back to a 12-point lead. Stevenson gets the handoff to Hauge. Hauge, free throw line, right side Cone. Cone penetrates to the free throw line, off to Aldridge. Aldridge, nice spin move. Aldridge with the left hand has her shot blocked away and out of bounds. Good defense that time by Conan. Got the block of the drive by Aldridge. And the Blue Hawks with 9 to shoot have it underneath their own hoop. Hauge gets it into Aldridge. To Stevenson, down to 5. Hauge from 3, got it. McKenna Hauge 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Hawks back to within 9, quickly into the front court. Come the Orediggers in the lane, spins, putting it up. No good that time was Wongeren. And Dickinson State quickly into the front court. Hauge back to Cone. Cone, nice look underneath, wide open, laying it up and in. Sadie Stevenson. The sophomore out of Dickinson High gets the Hawks back to within 7, 31-24 as we approach the midway point here in quarter number 2. Nielsen gets it off to Conan. Conan, Wongeren comes free throw line, and we're going to get a push, and that's going to go against Aldridge. First one on Curie, second team foul of the quarter. Carlson back in. Also Humphreys, Haber, and Badavinich. Dickinson State will bring in Izzy Kelly for the first time. And a fresh 20 on the shot clock with 5:01 left to play here in the first half. And Inbounds play by the Orediggers. Look underneath, can't get it. Finally, Humphreys into the corner. Free throw line, Haber. Haber on the drive over Cone, put it up and in. 7 points in the ball game for Haber. Stevenson gets it off to Kelly. Kelly has it knocked loose and out of bounds. 4:43 remaining first half. It's a media timeout. Dickinson State trails Montana Tech 33-24 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. It's a full timeout. Back with more from Scott Jim in 1 minute.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great.
Also in girls hockey this afternoon, Jamestown defeats Dickinson High by a score of 5-3. Cone with the basketball for the Hawks. They trail 33-24. 4.5 left to go here in the first half. Stevenson, top of the key, a couple of dribbles. Goes left side to Clarkson with 5 to shoot and kicking the ball violation. So a break for Dickinson State. So they'll get a reset of the shot clock. The shot clock was down to 4 seconds. And the kicking the ball violation resets that shot clock to 20. So the Hawks with an opportunity to run the offense. Clarkson with it. High post to Stevenson to Cone. Cone penetrates free throw line. On the drive, pull-up jumper is up and good for Izzy Kelly. And the Blue Hawks back to within 7, 33-26. Well, we kind of bounced between 4-point lead and a 13-point lead. Carlson, nice move, goes left side on the drive. Batavinich gets it back out. Now on the drive, the little leaner is up short by Niebauer. And back come the Blue Hawks with the basketball. Cone to Stevenson. Stevenson, nice look inside, just threw a little bit of a fastball through the hands of Clarkson. And Coach Eric Nelson a little disappointed with that, but that's just one of those aggressive plays that ends up being a turnover. With the Hawks had a chance to get to within 5 on the drive. Carlson has her shot blocked and out of bounds. Sub in for Dickinson State. Garfield back in. Cone will check out for Dickinson State. 33-26, 3:37 remaining here in the first half. Humphreys with it. Free throw line. Gets in the lane, steps through, drops it down low. Putting it up and in is Haley Haber. Haber now with 9 points. She's got 9. Nielsen off the bench with 9. Back to a 9-point lead, 35-26. Garfield to Stevenson. Stevenson keeps the dribble alive. Looks to penetrate. Comes to the elbow. Gets it off to Garfield. Garfield comes around to Stevenson's screen. Garfield in the lane. Fades from 10. It's short, no good. And here come the Diggers with the basketball, looking for a double-digit lead. 3-point shot is short, no good. Knocked out of bounds off the 3-point miss by Batavinich. And another line change for the Orediggers. Van Blair Conan back into the lineup. Also Wongerin and Nielsen back in. Haber, the other Oredigger on the court. Clarkson to Garfield. Garfield to Kelly. Kelly goes left side to Hauge. Now back to Kelly. Kelly on the drive has her shot blocked and recovered that time by Conan. And back come the Orediggers. Wongerin in the lane, has it stripped away and stolen, and then a reach-in foul. As coming up with the steal was Clarkson. That foul called on Haber, her first team foul of the quarter. 2:20 remaining here in the first half. Clarkson with the basketball. Gets it high post to Stevenson. Stevenson to Garfield. Right side to Hauge. Hauge backs it out to Stevenson. Shot clock down to 10. On the drive, bump, but no call. Three-point shot is up, no good by Hauge. And back come the Orediggers with the basketball. Another chance to take a double-digit lead. Wongeren comes around a screen, penetrates baseline, cut off by Garfield. In the lane, scooping it up off the glass and in is Wongeren. Wongeren now with a half dozen. 37-26 with a minute and a half left to go here in the first half. Blue Hawks just hanging around down low. Stevenson, nice move underneath, off the back iron, no good. Hauge battles for the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. And the Hawks will get it back. Second team foul. Carlson back in, Batavinich back in for the Orediggers. Also Humphreys for Montana Tech. So the Blue Hawks with a fresh 20 on the shot clock comes into Garfield. Garfield around a screen. The long two-pointer is up and good for J.L. Garfield. First second bucket. Blue Hawks back to within 9. A minute 10 left to go as Carlson steps it into the front court for the Orediggers. Carlson comes around a screen, backs it out to the three-point stripe. Now top of the key, goes left side to Humphreys. Humphreys looks inside. On the drive, putting it up, no good that time was Wongeren. And the Blue Hawks clear it away with a minute remaining. Garfield now. Garfield in the lane, gets the pass back on the drive. Free throw line, Stevenson off the back iron, high off the back iron, no good. And we'll go back the other direction. Left side, Wongeren. About a 15-second differential, shot to game clock. Carlson, she's wide open from three, banks it up and in. First field goal for Avery Carlson. She's got 4 in the ball game. Back up to a dozen, shot clock off, 40-28. Montana Tech with the 12-point lead. Clarkson with it. Clarkson out at the midcourt stripe, down to 15. Clarkson, top of the key, down to 10 to shoot. Clarkson has her pass stolen on the breakaway, laying it up and in. Is Batavinich off the 7th turnover, make it the 9th turnover. So Dickinson State had an opportunity to get the lead down to 10 or possibly 9, but the steal and bucket by Batavinich makes it a 42-28 lead for the Orediggers, their biggest lead of the night over the Blue Hawks of Dickinson State. It's Montana Tech 42, Dickinson State 28. We'll take a 3-minute timeout on KDIX Dickinson, KBOW in Butte, and as well as Consolidated, and back with our halftime report in 3 minutes. Again at halftime, 42 Montana Tech, 28 Dickinson State, back in 3 minutes.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for 2, even $150 for all 3 services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV. Plus, there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life. That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal. Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Boy Toys.
Lead of the night, 42-28 over Dickinson State. Led at the end of the first quarter, 23-13. Let's take a look at the individual numbers. A couple of players already in double digits for the Ordigers. They're led in the first half by Hallie Haber. Haber, 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from the line, 11 points. Hadley Humphreys, 3 of 5 from the field, 4 of 6 free throw line for 10 points. And Olivia Nielsen off the bench, 2 of 2 from the field, both three-pointers, 3 of 3 from the line for 9 points. Avery Carlson with 4 points, Brooke Badavenich with 4 points, and Liv Wongeren with 4 points for Montana Tech. But again, Hallie Haber with 11, Hadley Humphreys with 10, and Olivia Nielsen with 9 to lead Montana Tech. For Dickinson State, they were led in the first half by McKenna Hauge off the bench, 2 of 3 from the field, both three-pointers for 6 points. J.L. Garfield, 2 of 4 from the field for 4 points. Kaylin Garza, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 4 from the line for 4 points. Bray Enabo, 2 of 4 from the field for 4 points. 3 points for Dylan Stedley, 3 points for Carrie Aldridge, 2 points for Sadie Stevenson, and 2 points for Izzy Kelly. But again, McKenna Hauge with 6 points, leading Dickinson State here at halftime. They trail 42-28 at the break on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Another 3-minute timeout. Then we'll come back and look at the team numbers for the Ordigers and the Blue Hawks. We'll do it in 3 minutes.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I really love Dickinson. How is the weather here in North Dakota?
You know what? It's amazing. We can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
29 from the field, 52%. 3 of 8 three-point range, 38%. 9 of 12 free throw line for 75%. For Dickinson State, 11 of 26 from the field, 42%. Good shooting from beyond the arc. They hit 4 of 8 for 50%. 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. Rebounding numbers, the edge goes to Montana Tech, 20-12. Leading the way for the Orediggers, Hallie Haber with 5. And Hadley Humphreys with 4 for Dickinson State. Kiri Aldridge had 3 rebounds in the first half. Turnover numbers, Dickinson State with 9 turnovers, Montana Tech with 7. But the Orediggers with their biggest lead of the night, 42-28 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. Don't forget, after the conclusion of this one, we'll have the men's matchup between Dickinson State and the 19th ranked Orediggers of Montana Tech in the men's matchup. Again, a couple of high school basketball scores. Dickinson Trinity playing host to Rapid City Christian this afternoon. On the girls' side, Rapid City Christian won it 76-30, and the Titan boys won a close matchup over Rapid City Christian 57-54. High school girls hockey at the West River Ice Center. Jamestown defeated Dickinson High by a score of 5-3. But again, here at halftime, Montana Tech leads it over Dickinson State, 42-28. We'll take a 4-minute break on KDIX Dickinson, KBOW in Butte, as well as on Consolidated and the DSU YouTube page, and we'll be back with second half action. Dickinson State trailing Montana Tech 42-28 at the break. Back with second half action in 4 minutes.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played 1 gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Boy Toys.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
Final few seconds tick off the clock at our halftime break. Again, Montana Tech leads it 42-28. Tech led it by 12 in the closing seconds of the quarter. It looked like the Blue Hawks were going to get a shot to get the lead down to 10 or possibly down to 9, but Brooke Badavinich with a steal and layup just before the buzzer sounded got the lead up to 14, the biggest it's been all night, 42-28. Dickinson State will come up. They'll start the second half with the way they started the ball game. Shanrock, Garfield, Cone, Garza, and Annabo. And let's see, it looks like the Orediggers again will come out with Carlson, Badavinich, Wongren, Haber, and Humphreys. Diggers will get the ball to start the second half. Across the way, Wongren will key the inbounds play. Get it into Carlson in the backcourt as we get second half action underway. Carlson steps it into the front court, comes around left side, keeps the dribble alive. Inside it goes Humphreys. Humphreys skip pass left side. Carlson on the drive, gets underneath, gets the pass back. Wongren. Wongren's shot no good. Rebound down to Carlson. And another offensive opportunity for the Orediggers. Underneath, putting it up strong, no good. Haber had a couple of good looks but couldn't finish it off. And the Blue Hawks will come out with the basketball. Shanrock to Garza at the high post. Garza right at the three-point arc to Garfield. Garfield looked at the three, hands it off to Garza. Garza drives into the corner. Cone from three, got it. First points of the ball game for Allie Cone. In fact, her first shot of the evening. Gets the Hawks back to within 11, 42-31 as we're a minute into this third quarter. Carlson controls the dribble. Now they lob it inside Wongren. Wongren has her pass tipped, but she'll track it down in the corner. Humphreys back out front. Three-point shot for Humphreys is up and good. So Hadley Humphreys leading the way now with 13 for the Orediggers. Back up by 14, 41-5-31. Annabo hands it off Shanrock. Shanrock spins, picks up the dribble. Off to Cone at the top of the key. Cone penetrates Off to Shanrock on the wing. Shanrock penetrates in the lane, scoops it up off the glass, got the friendly roll. Shanrock, her first points of the afternoon. So Cone and Shanrock score the first 5 points, and also their first points in the contest. 45-33. Carlson controls the dribble. Cross courts, a three-point shot is up, in and out, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds off the miss by Banovic. And it'll go back to Dickinson State. Nielsen and Van Blaricon into the lineup for Montana Tech. 8:05 remaining first half. Dickinson State trailing 45-33. Cone, high post to Enabo. Enabo at the right elbow, picked up the dribble to Garfield. Garfield comes out front, lobs it in the lane. Enabo left side, Shanrock from three. It's up, no good. Rebound down to the Orediggers. Here comes Tech with the basketball. Right side, Humphreys. Humphreys drives down the right side, went right by the defense, couldn't get the shot to drop. Finally, Enabo will clear the rebound down. And back come the Blue Hawks with the basketball. Garza with it to Enabo, right side, Shanrock. Shanrock looks to penetrate baseline. Step back 15-footer, nothing but net. Nice move by Angelica Shanrock. She's got a quick 4 points here in the third quarter. Blue Hawks back to within 10, 45-35. Nielsen with the basketball to Carlson. Carlson comes around a screen, bounces it into the corner. Humphreys, skip pass, right side, three-point shot is up, no good. And Garza will clear the rebound down. And here comes Dickinson State with a chance to get that deficit into single digits. Garza, handoff Cone to Enabo. Shanrock, left side. Shanrock looking inside, cross courts it to Cone, now underneath Enabo. Enabo's going to get pushed, and that'll go against Nielsen, her first team foul of the quarter. And Dickinson State will get it back. Line change. Arave into the lineup. Niebauer. Also Conan in. And let's see who else checked in for the Orediggers. As it goes inside, Enabo couldn't get the bounce to go her way, and back come the Orediggers with the basketball. Nice hesitation move, penetration, shot is up, no good by Wongren. Good job by Garza to just kind of hold her space, and the ball tipped around. Cone will come out of there with it. Cone to Garza. Garza to the midcourt circle, gets it off to Garfield. With 6 minutes remaining here in the third. Hand off to Cone. Cone comes around a screen. Skip pass right side to Shanrock. Shanrock. Pull up three-pointer for Shanrock. Off the back iron, no good. And Dickinson State eventually comes out of there with the basketball. Cone with it. Enabo at the top of the key. Right side Garfield. Quick trigger from three. Bounced out, no good. And Coach Eric Nelson hopping in front of me. He thought they had the three-point shot. It just popped out. Wongren with the basketball at the midcourt circle. Shot clock at 15. Wongren to Haber. Haber hands it off to Niebauer. Niebauer on the drive. Put it up off balance and good. Nice drive and bucket. First points for Niebauer off the bench for the Orediggers. Back to a 12-point lead midway through this third quarter, 47-35. Down low, Enabo. Enabo steps through off the glass and in. Nice drive and scoop shot for Enabo. She's got a half dozen, 47-37. Blue Hawks doing just enough to stay within reach. Every time it looks like the Orediggers make a little bit of a run, Dickinson State able to answer that run as the leads kind of bounce between 5 and 14 all evening. And we got a travel violation down low by Conan. Turnover 8 by the Orediggers. Back in for Dickinson State, Aldridge. Also in Clarkson. It's a media timeout on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. The Orediggers up by double digits, 47-37, 4:33 left here in the third. Back with more from Scott Gymnasium on KDIX Dickinson. KBOW in Butte, as well as Consolidated and the DSU YouTube page. We're back with more in 1 minute.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
Hey Ben, we love the house, but how's the hunting?
Actually, the hunting around here is great. I'd love to show you some spots.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group.
Rooster.
Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Well, the Hawks with the basketball. Clarkson gets it to Shamrock in the front court to Garza. Garza has it knocked loose, comes back to her, off to Aldridge. Aldridge to Garfield. Garfield, nice look inside. Garza puts it up and in. Garza from Garfield. And the Hawks back to within 8, 47-39. Nice play that time by Dickinson State as the Hawks back to within 8. Nielsen with the basketball, free throw line, gets the handoff. Wongeren. Wongeren penetrates in the lane, put it up too hard off the glass, no good. And the Hawks come back with it offensively. Garza hands it off to Shamrock, back to Garza between the circles. Garza right side to Aldridge. Aldridge, top of the key, back to Shamrock with 3:40 left here in the third. Shamrock on the drive, nice look underneath, wide open. Garza. So back-to-back buckets by Kaylin Garza. And the Blue Hawks down by 6. The Orediggers say they've had enough. They want a timeout. 47 Tech, 41 Dickinson State. 3:33 remaining here in the third. It's a 30-second timeout. Nope, it's a full timeout. We'll be back with more from Scott Jim in a minute.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org.
Well, Kaylin Garza with back-to-back buckets, and the Hawks back to within 6. Orediggers look to attack on the drive, high off the glass. No good that time by Badavinich, but Carlson with the offensive board. Carlson in the lane, gets the pass back to Niebauer. Niebauer drops it down low, and putting it up and in is Humphreys. So Hadley Humphreys with 15 in the ball game. 49-41 at the 3-minute mark here in the third. Garza hands it off. Shamrock back to Garza. She's open from 3. That's off the backboard, not even close. And back come the Orediggers with a chance to get it back to a 10-point lead. Wongren in the lane, looking for some help. Gets the hand back. 3-point shot off the back iron, no good by Humphreys. Follows up, gets her own rebound. And back with the Orediggers in the lane. Humphreys on the drive, has it stripped and out of bounds off her leg. And they'll go back to Dickinson State. Turnover 9 on the Orediggers. Haber back in for the Orediggers. Also back in Carlson, Badavinich. And Dickinson State will attack with 2:20 left to go third quarter, 49-41. Ordiger's just letting the Hawks hang around. Annabo with it. Comes right side Aldridge. Aldridge drives baseline, cut off there. Gets it back to Clarkson. Clarkson, handoff Aldridge. Aldridge drives baseline, gets in the lane, steps through, and she walked with the basketball. Turnover 10, Dickinson State. But the Hawks just their first turnover in 8 minutes of this second half. 49-41. Two things I think you can look at here in the third quarter. The Blue Hawks just one turnover, and Montana Tech has not shot any free throws. So a couple of things you could point at for Dickinson State that's keeping them close. On the drive, putting it up off the glass and in is Bedovinich. She's got a half dozen. The lead back to 10. So the Orediggers, after the quick 4-0 spurt by Dickinson State, have answered with 4-0 of their own. Shamrock has the ball stripped away, and then Shamrock's going to get called for her second. Humphreys got the steal and then was fouled. Cohn and Hauge back in for Dickinson State. And the Diggers will get it back with a chance to get the lead back to a dozen or possibly 13 as Carlson has it. Carlson comes around a screen, gets the pass back to Humphreys. Humphreys hanging on to the basketball. Now they look inside in the lane, and what do we got? A reach-in foul on Dickinson State as it went inside to Wongren. Garfield picks up her first, just the second team foul on Dickinson State with 1:18 left to go here in the third. Pretty cleanly played third quarter, just 3 fouls between the two teams. And the Diggers will get it out. Carlson bounces it into Humphreys. Humphreys looks to penetrate on the block, spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound battled for, and Carlson comes out of there with it. Carlson with the basketball for the Orediggers. Left side, Humphreys. Humphreys spins in the lane. Good job by Annabo, but they say she got her. And Annabo picks up her third. I think maybe if she just keeps her arms straight up, she maybe gets away with it, but kind of put those arms down, and Humphreys will go to the line where she's 4 of 6 tonight. 51-41, under a minute remaining. Humphreys' first free throw is up and good. Humphreys now with 16 to lead the Orediggers. 52-41, 58.5 left to go. Kaylin Garza will check back in after Humphreys makes her second. Annabo will check out. And the lead back to a dozen, 53-41. We've kind of gone between 8 and 14 here in the second half. Garza at the top of the key. Gets the handoff to Clarkson. Clarkson comes right side to the wing, now into the corner. Lobs it inside Garza. Garza fades from 8, left it short, no good. And we'll go back the other way for the Orediggers and a chance to get that lead back to 14. About a 10-second differential, shot the game clock. Carlson around a screen is going to back it out with 15 to shoot. Orediger's going to run that shot clock down. It's into single digits. Carlson just continues to keep the basketball on the drive. Spin, scoop, shot is up. No good that time by Van Blaricon, but she's fouled. I believe that's going to go against Hauge. Nope, it's going to go against Clarkson, her first, third team foul. Arave back into the lineup for the Orediggers. Van Blaricon will shoot 2. She is scoreless in the evening, 0 for 2 from the field. Here's Rachel Van Blaricon off the bench. First free throw is up and good. Her first point. 54-41, 13.6 seconds remaining, and the shot is no good. Rebound down to Hauge, down to 10. Quickly into the front court, Hauge gets it back to Garfield with 5 to shoot. To Garza, back to Garfield with 2 to shoot. Garfield's three-pointer at the buzzer would have counted had it gone, but it did not. And the Blue Hawks will go into the third quarter break, down by 13, 54-41 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard back with quarter number 4 in 1 minute on KDIX, KBOW, and Consolidated back in 60 seconds.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
5 of 14 3-point range, 2 of 4 from the line. For Montana Tech, 19 of 43 from the field, 4 of 12 from the arc, 12 of 16 from the line. Turnovers, 11 in the ball game for Montana Tech, 10 turnovers for Montana Tech. Dickinson State with 11. Hawks down by 13. They've got the basketball. Garza at the right elbow. One dribble, picks it up, goes left side to Hauge. Hauge, couple of dribbles, has her pass tipped. Clarkson will come out of there, and Humphreys will get called for the reach in for Montana Tech. And the Hawks will get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. 9:41 on the game clock. Now the Blue Hawks have hung around against the 14th ranked Diggers of Montana Tech. Diggers 11-1, 7-1. Dickinson State 4-8, 2-6. As the Hawks have the basketball, Hauge, shot clock in single digits, right side to Cone. Cone inside Garza. Garza fades from 8, no good, but she'll go to the line as Nielsen will get called for the push. And the Blue Hawks will get their first free throws of the second half. Stedley back in. Clarkson will check out for Dickinson State. Garza to the line. Garza 2 of 4 from the line. She's the only Blue Hawk to shoot free throws as Haber comes back in. Nielsen will check out with those 3 fouls. 9:23 remaining. 54 Montana Tech, 41 Dickinson State. Garza from the charity stripe puts it up and in. Garza with 9 in the ball game. Garza with the second free throw is up and good as well. So Garza hits 2 of 2 from the line. Hawks back to within 11, 54-43, 9:15 remaining. Carlson gets it out to Humphreys. Humphreys hanging on to the basketball. Now she'll put it on the court. Gets it right side, Carlson. Carlson, left side three-point shot is up and good for Badavinich. Brooke Badavinich with 9 points in the ball game, back to a 14-point lead. Garza, left side Garfield. Garfield to the elbow, picks up the dribble, drops it inside to Garza, but it's tipped and stolen. Turnover 12, Dickinson State. Humphreys with the basketball, spins in the lane, has it knocked away by Garza. Garza comes up with the loose basketball, but she threw it away, and the shot is up, no good. Inside by Wongren, and Wongren will go to the line. Stedley picks up her first, but it was in the act of shooting. He was going to the line. Carlson will be there. Carlson with 4 points. 1 of 1 from the line. Make it 1 of 2 from the line. 2 of 3 from the line. She's got 5. And the Diggers have their biggest lead of the night, 58-43. And it stays that way as Carlson hit 1 of 2. 15-point lead for the Diggers, their biggest lead of the night. Stedley, right side, gets it back out front. Garza on the dribble, to Shanrock. Inside Garza. Garza fades from 10, put it up and in. Garza now with the dozen to lead Dickinson State. 58-45. Carlson pulls up from 15, left it short, no good. Ball tapped around, controlled by the Orediggers. Carlson into the right corner to Haber. Haber to Humphreys at the top of the key. Humphreys comes around right side to the elbow, skip past left side. Shot clock at 2, and it's stripped, and Shanrock's going to get called for the reach-in foul. Number 3 on Shanrock. And to the free throw line is Haley Niebauer. Conan back in, Van Blaricon back in. Nielsen also back in for the Orediggers. Niebauer with 2 points to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. 5 of 7 from the charity stripe here in the second half for the Orediggers. Make it 6 of 8. Dickinson State wants a timeout as the Orediggers get that lead back to 15, 60-45 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. 7:43 remaining here in the fourth. It's a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute on KDIX, KBOW, and Consolidated back in 60.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played 1 gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Trailing by 15 as we approach the 7.5-minute mark. Shanrock, top of the key, right side, Aldridge. Aldridge on the block. Back out to Garza. Garza, one dribble, back to Aldridge. Aldridge to the free throw line, penetrates, kicks it into the corner. And an offensive foul called as Aldridge ran over the top of the defender. Foul number 2 on Aldridge. And the Orediggers with the chance to build on this 15-point lead. And now Dickinson State's going to come out with some full court pressure as well. Inbounds pass comes in to Wongren. Wongren into the front court. On the drive, putting it up off the glass, no good. Nielsen with the rebound, no good. Nielsen with the rebound is good. So Niebauer missed initially, and then Nielsen missed and then came up with a make. And the Diggers have their biggest lead at 17, 62-45. Shanrock for Dickinson State. Bounces it inside Garza. Garza a couple of dribbles. Back out to Aldridge. High arching three-pointer. Bangs off the glass. Bangs off the rim. No good. And the Orediggers turn it over. They're 11th. Back in for Dickinson State. Temple into the lineup. And let's see, Garfield, I believe, back in for Dickinson State. Dickinson State with the basketball, down by 17. Kind of had that lead bounce between 8 and 12, but now Tech has got a little bit of run in Dickinson State. Garfield falls down, loses the basketball, turnover 14. Back come the Orediggers, scooping it up with the left hand is Wongeren. Wongeren, her first points of the second half, and it is ballooned to 64-45. If you're an Ordigger fan, it's exactly what you want to see. Build that lead in the fourth quarter. Three-point shot, nothing but net by Stedlily. Her second triple of the night. Blue Hawks 64-48 in the deficit column. In the lane, kick out. With it, Wongeren. Wongeren's going to penetrate to the baseline. Wongeren sneaks underneath. Her shot no good, but guess what? Nielsen with the rebound, can't get it to go. Garza comes down with the rebound, and she's tied up. And a fresh 5 in for Montana Tech. And let's see. Tech will have the basketball on the alternating possession. With 20 to shoot, 5:45 on the game clock. Underneath, putting it up, too hard, no good, was Haber. And back come the Blue Hawks with it. Steadlily. Annabo, couple of dribbles, gets the handoff. 3-point shot is up and good. Dylan Steadlily with back-to-back triples. 64-51 with 5:20 left to play. Now the Blue Hawks battling here tonight against the number 14 team in the nation. Nice look from Humphreys to Haber, and Haber with the basket. Haber with 13, 66-51. Left side, Steadlily backs it out, comes right side. Temple lobs it inside to Annabo, no good. Follows up, no good, but fouled. And Bray Annabo with a half dozen will go to the line. Foul called on Humphreys, that's her second. Checking back into the ball game, Neubauer, and Arave will check out. Bray Annabo to the line for her first opportunity at the charity stripe. Annabo with a half dozen. First of 2 for Bray Annabo is up and good. Annabo, 6 foot and a senior. Out of Conrad, Montana, transfer out of Miles City Community College, and she hits them both. 66-53, under 5 minutes left in this one, as Humphreys brings it into the front court for the Orediggers, hands it off to Carlson. Carlson backs it out to the midcourt stripe. Now comes right side, picked up by Garfield. Fake of the three-pointer by Vadovinich, and she'll drive, put it up with the right hand. It's up and good. Vadovinich now with 7 in the half, and now we've got a block, and that'll go against Carlson. Her first. Third team foul. Wongeren back in for the Orediggers. Carlson will check out. Dickinson State with 24 to shoot, 4:24 left on the game clock. 68-53, a 15-point lead. Pass comes in to Garfield. Garfield back to Temple. Temple out front gets it to Annabo. Annabo left side Steadlily, and she walked with the basketball. Turnover 15, Dickinson State. And the Diggers will get it out on the far sideline with 4:16 left to go. So it looks like the Diggers will go to 12-1, 8-1. Hawks will drop to 4-9, 2-7. With 4 minutes remaining, Haber penetrates, has it knocked loose, recovered by Neubauer. Humphreys, the long two-pointer, out the back iron, no good. Rebound down to Dickinson State. Into the front court, Steadlily. Gets it off to Annabo. Annabo comes around right side, hands it off to Garfield. Garfield's going to cast from 3, nothing but net. And the Hawks will get the timeout following the three-pointer by J.L. Garfield. 68-56. Hawks trail by 12 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Timeout, Dickinson State. We'll be back with more in 30 seconds.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Well, the Diggers will have it in the backcourt, up by a dozen with 3:43 left to play. They've led this entire ball game. We've not had any ties. Biggest lead has been 64-45. Ball comes into the front court. Lob by to Nielsen. Nielsen off to Carlson with 3.5 left to play. Carlson comes around a screen. Picked up by Garfield. Lob pass down low. Wongren off the glass. Too hard, no good. Excuse me, that was Haber. And here come the Hawks with the basketball. Just about turn it over, and they do turn it over. Their 16th of the ball game. Carlson will step it into the front court with 3 minutes remaining. Carlson comes left wing, around a screen, comes left to right. Right side, Van Blaricon into the corner to Haber. Haber with 5 to shoot, back off to Carlson. Carlson on the drive, pulls up, spins, puts the shot up. It's no good, and it's a shot clock violation. And Dickinson State will come out of there with the basketball. They said the shot was missed before the shot clock went up, but Dickinson State cleared the rebound down. Shanrock to Enabo at the top of the key with 2.5 left to play. Stedlily comes around a screen. Left side Garfield, down low Enabo. Enabo from 12, off the iron, no good. Shanrock with the weak side rebound and a push. Cone back in. Aldridge back in. And that is the 5th team foul, so Shanrock will go to the line to shoot free throws. Blue Hawks 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. Shanrock, her first opportunity at the stripe. 2-shot bonus for the senior Angelica Shanrock. First one is off iron, no good. Shanrock from Sparks, Nevada. Her second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Shanrock hits 1 of 2. Hawks 5 of 6 from the charity stripe here in the second half with 2:10 left to go. 68-57. Out front with the basketball, Wongren. Wongren backs it out. Wongren comes around a screen. Left side, shot clock down to 10. Penetrating down the lane, shot no good, but we're going to get a foul on Garfield. And Niebauer would go to the line. Garfield picks up her second. Niebauer, 2 of 2 from the stripe. She's got 4 points off the bench for the Orediggers. Free throw is good. 4 of 5 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter for the Orediggers. 69-57, a minute 53 remaining. My guess if she makes it, it'll be a timeout as the free throw is up and good. Nope, no timeout, and the Hawks will attack offensively, down by 13 with a minute 45 remaining. Enabo at the top of the key, hands it off to Shanrock. Shanrock fades, puts it up and good. Shanrock with her 3rd field goal of the second half. All of her scoring coming here in the second half. Back to an 11-point ball game. 70-59 with a minute and a half left to go. Wongren backs it out to the midcourt circle. Content to run that shot clock down with that double-digit lead. On the drive, Wongren, Humphreys inside, kick out. 3-point shot is up off the side iron, no good, but Humphreys cleans it up, puts it up and in. Off the 3-point miss by Niebauer. Humphreys with the bucket and a minute remaining. 72-59. Enabo hangs on to the basketball. 1 dribble off to Shanrock. Shanrock, free throw line. Leaner from Garfield off the glass, too hard, no good, and a foul called. Nope, Orediggers want a timeout. 72 Montana Tech, 59 Dickinson State, 49.9 remaining in this one. Back with more from Scott Jim in 30 seconds.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Well, we spent most of the 32nd timeout debating whether the Orediggers can advance the ball into the front court or not. And I believe, what's the conclusion? I believe they can't. So the Orediggers will get it in the back court and the defensive baseline. Arave will key the inbounds play. .9 seconds left in this one. Inbounds pass comes in to Ketchum, who just checked in at that stoppage. Ball knocked loose. Garza with the steal. Nice defensive play by Kaylin Garza. Gets it ahead. Shanrock, and she can't control it. So back-to-back turnovers. Turnover 12 for Montana Tech. Turnover 17, Dickinson State. The Orediggers will get it on the baseline. Ketchum gets the ball in to Conan with 35 seconds remaining. Finally into the front court comes Conan. Conan to Arave, and now foul called. That's going to go against Shanrock. That'll be her fourth team foul. Izzy Kelly will check in. And let's see, yep, 5th team foul. So Izzy Arave will go to the free throw line. Carson Temple also checking in. Cone will check out for the Blue Hawks. And to the free throw line is Izzy Arave. No shots, no free throws for Arave so far. Her first free throw is up, and it's short, no good. Second free throw coming for Izzy Arave with 26.4 seconds remaining. And she got it, and Dickinson State wants a timeout off the free throw by Izzy Arave. Makes it 73-59. The Hawks will advance it into the front court, trailing by 14 with 26.4 remaining. We'll be back with more from Scott Gymnasium on KDIX Dickinson, KBOW Butte, and Consolidated Dickinson. We're back in 1 minute.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Back into action, 26.4 remaining in this one. Aldridge gets it into Temple, back to Aldridge. Aldridge, left side Garfield, fakes from three, penetrates, kicks it into the corner. Back to Garfield. Garfield back to Aldridge with 15 remaining in the ball game. Garza from three, that's an air ball, and recovered by Montana Tech. And a foul, and will go to the other end as Aldridge will get called for her third. Will go to the other end to shoot two. With 10.2 seconds remaining. First of two, Arave back to the line. Hits the first one. 74-59 with 10 seconds remaining. And 75-59. Blue Hawks will take a timeout so they can advance the ball into the front court with 10.2 remaining. 75 Montana Tech, 59 Dickinson State on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. It's a 30-second timeout. Back with more from Scott Jim in a half minute.
Big Boy Toys.
Well, Aldridge will key the inbounds play across the way in the front court. Gets it into Garza, back to Aldridge. Aldridge is going to get pushed. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 7.2 seconds remaining. Carry Aldridge to the line. Aldridge with 3 points. First free throw is up. No good for Aldridge. 5 of 7 from the line here in the second half for Dickinson State. And make it 5 of 8. Ball tipped around, recovered by Garfield. Inside Garza, outside three-point shot is up, no good. Ball tipped around, and that's the ball game. And the Orediggers will come away with the victory tonight, 75-59. They led all the way, 23-13 at the end of the first quarter, 42-28 a half. 54-41 through 3 quarters and win it 75-59. Their biggest lead was 19 at 64-45. Hawks did not have a lead, and we did not have a tie. So the Orediggers lead from start to finish, win it by 16. They'll go to 12-1 overall, 8-1 in the Frontier Conference. Dickinson State drops to 4-9 overall and 2-7 in the Frontier Conference. We'll come back with our post-game report on KDIX, KBOW, and Consolidated. We'll do it in 2.5 minutes.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I love this area. How close to the door are we?
Oh, just a hop, skip, and a bike ride away.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Montana Tech, 23-13, 42-28, 54-41, and win it 75-59. Again, the biggest lead was 19 at 64-45. We had no leads or no ties in the ballgame, and Dickinson State had no leads. Before we take a look at our numbers, both individually and team-wise, let's take a look at our DSU Heritage Foundation play of the game. And are you a Dickinson State alumni looking to get back to your alma mater or stay up to date on events taking place at DSU? Contact the Dickinson State Heritage Foundation. They provide scholarships for students, events for alumni throughout the year, and strives to be the premier support for the university's global learning environment. Interested in learning more? Contact the team at 701-483-2486 or visit dsuheritagefoundation.org. Hawks are up. But our DSU Heritage Foundation play of the game, well, it's going to be plays of the game as Montana Tech made a little bit of a run in the middle portion of the third quarter to open things up. But back-to-back buckets by Kaylin Garza, one J.L. Garfield to Kaylin Garza, and the other in Halika Shanrock with the assist to Kaylin Garza as she hit back-to-back buckets to keep the Blue Hawks close, but the Diggers were able to maintain that double-digit lead and win it 75-59. So Kaylin Garza has our DSU Heritage Foundation play of the game. Let's take a look at the individual numbers, and as usual, 4 players in double digits for the Ore Diggers, led by Hadley Humphreys, 6 of 13 from the field, a three-pointer, 6 of 8 from the line, 19 points. Hallie Haber, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 1 from the line, 13 points. Brooke Badavinich, 5 of 8 from the field, a three-pointer, 11 points. And Olivia Nielsen off the bench again in double figures, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 three-pointers, and 3 of 3 from the line for 11 points. 6 points in the ballgame for Liv Wongren, 6 points for Hallie Niebauer, 5 for Avery Carlson, and 3 points for Izzy Arave, and a point in the ballgame for Rachel Van Blaricon. But again, 19 for Humphreys, 13 for Haber, 11 for Badavinich, and 11 for Nielsen to lead Montana Tech. For Dickinson State, 1 player in double digits, that's Kaylin Garza, 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 6 from the line, 12 points. Dylan Stedley, 3 of 3 from the field, all three-pointers for 9 points. Ray Enabo, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line for 8 points. And Halika Shanrock, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 line for 7. J.L. Garfield, 3 of 8 from the field, a three-pointer for 7 points. McKenna Hauge had a couple of three-point buckets for 6 points. Carrie Aldridge with 3 points, 2 points for Sadie Stevenson, and 2 points for Izzy Kelly for Dickinson State. But again, Garza with 12, Stedley with 9, and Enabo with 8 to lead Dickinson State. Team numbers for the Ore Diggers, well, cooled off shooting in the second half after shooting 52% in the first half. Shot just 33% in the second half, but ended 25 of 59 for 42%, 5 of 15 from beyond the arc, 33%. But here's the number that kind of stands out, 20 of 26 from the free throw line for 77%. Dickinson State, 22 of 50 overall from the field, 44%, 8 of 23-point range for 40%, 7 of 12 from the free throw line for 58%. So the free throw line, a big difference as Montana Tech outscored the Hawks 20-7 at the free throw line, so a plus 13 at the line for the Ore Diggers. Rebounding numbers, the Ore Diggers a big advantage there, 40-27. Hadley Humphreys with 8, Hallie Haber with 7 to lead the Diggers. Ray Enabo with 8 to lead Dickinson State. Turnover numbers, Montana Tech turned it over 12 times. Dickinson State had 17 turnovers in the ball game. But again, Montana Tech wins it this evening as they go to 12-1 overall, 8-1 in the Frontier Conference. The Blue Hawks dropped to 4-9 overall, 2-7 in the Frontier as Montana Tech wins it 75-59. We've got one more timeout, a 30-second break. Then we'll come back and take a look at our individual players of the game for the Ore Diggers and the Blue Hawks. Back to do it after this 30-second timeout.
West Dakota Oil. and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Montana Tech will go with Hadley Humphreys, 6 of 13 from the field, a three-pointer, 6 of 8 from the line. She had a game-high 19 points, also added 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals, as Hadley Humphreys with 19 and 8 are ND Pharmacy Player of the Game for the Ore Diggers. For Dickinson State, well, we'll go with Kaylin Garza, the leading scorer for the Hawks. 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 6 from the line. She ends up with 12 points, also had a couple of rebounds, a couple of assists, and also had a couple of steals and a block. So Kaylin Garza is our Blue Hawk Player of the Game. The Ore Diggers win it tonight, 75-59. Again, the 14th ranked Ore Diggers go to 12-1, 8-1. The Blue Hawks drop to 4-9 and 2-7. We're still about 15 minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups for the men's contest. So we'll send it back to our respective studios, KDIX Dickinson, KBOW in Butte. We'll also give Stephanie and the folks with the Consolidated a break. Let's make it a 13-minute break, and then we'll come back with our pregame information. And here on KDIX, Tristan will include that 2.5-minute pregame in that 13 minutes, and then we'll come back with the men's matchup back in 13 minutes for the Hawks and Ore Diggers on the men's side.